MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Drilled down the line. This will get foul for strike two. Hendricks, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Misses, ball 2. High chopper to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Scorched to third and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Striding in for Boston, David Ortiz, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there safely.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
0-1 pitch on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. What a play.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Base hit into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. In a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Behind 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. That now in the box, Chris Sale.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in now, David Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. And a dive, but he's back in. Here now is Rafael Devers. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Trevor McGill is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pulled toward right center field. Almora in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base. Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big... Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Again, he sends it out of play. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner in there for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the run is Almora. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Kyle Ryan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Souza going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. The next Cub up, Steven Souza, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 2-1 now to Steven Souza.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And that's the first out.
Batting in, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Ryan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The pitcher, number 41.
Striding in, Chris Sale. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And now the runner's trying for third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
The batter, number 50.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that brings up Javi Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
The batter, number
Into the box, David Bodie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
David Ortiz.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Almora, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Now the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Bogaerts takes off. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the bleachers. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Mookie Betts will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Bryant's got to get rid of it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Chopper foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Steven Souza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hopped up. Ortiz is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Javier Baez. Last time through was a base hit. This is in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, David Ortiz hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty V, you know what?
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Rowan Wick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Chris Sale pulled toward right center field. Almora in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
So it was a swinging strike 3. David Bodie is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
So he sets him down swinging. Wilson Contreras becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox are out in front, 22-1. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and it's safely into third.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. In time to first, and there are two away. Into the box, David Ortiz. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Sale has his target. First pitch on its way. Albert Almora is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. On the move is Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Almora is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's down to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Victor Caratini will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. In there at the knees, strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Javier Baez goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
23-1 the final today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first.